Okay, I think you got everything set up now. It's been a little while since I've done one of these. So right now I'm just going through questing just a little bit. Hopefully we'll run into some dungeon time. No real context to this quest. It's just really one of those boring go here and wait here for a few minutes and then go over here and wait here for a few minutes and then fight whatever pops up. Final Fantasy or Realm Reborn tends to have really boring quests like that. But it's almost unavoidable when it comes to any MMO. Looks like we get a cool cutscene. No, I don't have the whole storyline on stream or on video or anything. This is just something like I felt like doing.
the fool onto my blade, and do not try to deny it.
Our work here is all but done. What of Conrad and his men?
They are for the main tower. The skulls have offered fierce resistance thus far, but Conrad seems to believe he can convince them to lay down their arms.
Then we will tend to the stragglers down below. With me!
I would highly doubt they're gonna just lay down arms. Empire's pretty hell bent on fighting.
Report.
Enemy forces have overrun the lower facilities and appear to be mounting an assault on the main tower. We have already received a request for reinforcements. A unit of legionaries has been mustered and is ready to depart. They await your orders, Commander.
Stand down.
Commander?
Tell them to stand down.
Commander, if I may, our people, your people are still in there. They will be slaughtered.
You think I don't know that? I want nothing more than to help them, to lead the bloody charge, but I have my own Lord Xenos said no reinforcements. He would have us use the main cannon to destroy the installation.
What? Kill our own soldiers? You must be mistaken.
Mayhap you'd like to ask Lord Xenos yourself. I thought not. Initiate the firing sequence. Wars are won on the backs of the dead. Theirs and ours. There is no truth but this. We must remain firm and resolute and always, always do our duty.
This is pretty bleak.
Initiate firing sequence.
Not too far from what actual humans have done in war, though.
Aye, aye. Initiating firing sequence. Release safety locks. Deploy main cannon.
Rudolph, Emlyn. For us. For our people. For our future.
I need you to confirm the target, Commander.
Specula Imperatoris, main tower. Fire when ready.
Now, the Empire in this game is kind of a bit similar to the Empire in Final Fantasy VI. There's a big storyline of non-magic users and experiments done on people to make them magic users. That's kind of like what's happening here. That girl that we just saw, the commander, she just went through some kind of experimental procedure, which is supposedly supposed to make her use magic. I haven't seen anything yet.
What in the seven hells?
Artillery.
Those treacherous bastards. Their people were still fighting. Full retreat. Now!
Understood. All forces retreat! I repeat, all forces retreat!
Yeah, there's some people being crunched. Guess if they can't have the tower, nobody can. I guess this will be the end of our nice voiceovers here. Not all cutscenes are played with actual voice acting. It's kind of lame. I wish that it would all done on voice acting, but that's not the Final Fantasy series for you. I think for as long as I can remember, it's all been text based. Looks like we may actually get another meaningful cutscene. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get into another primal fight or some dungeon. It's been a while since I've unlocked a new dungeon. Last thing that I had going through the storyline was fighting the primal siren. Kind of excited to hit level 70 so that I may be able to get the new extreme primal fights. Heard that they're pretty fun. In case anybody's wondering, the job that I'm using right here is Red Mage. For those who've never played this game, or those who are veterans of this game like I am, this is a new job that just released a couple of weeks ago. Or maybe it released last month. I can't remember exactly when it released. See, like, all this is really pointless as far as the MMO goes. Well, not really as far as an MMO goes, but as far as a game goes, this point and click and rest stuff, which Square Enix would have done without all this. Really doesn't even add that much to the storyline. See how long you have to wait to do this? Completely unnecessary. They get more voice acting here.
Conrad! Conrad, speak to me!
It was all so sudden. Conrad had just convinced the last few skulls to surrender when we heard the bang and everything started to shake. We carried the survivors to safety, but Conrad's... We have done what we can for him. All that remains is to pray.
Conrad?
Is that you, Lise? I can't see a damn thing. Well, that's that then. Time's up.
What are you talking about? You'll be on your feet before you know it.
It's all right, Lise. I've lived long enough. Listen, I want you to lead the resistance in my stead.
Don't say another word. You'll recover. We'll recover. We'll bring freedom to Alamigo together. We're not going to stop here.
Bit of a personal response here. I don't think she should be leading anything. She's led a lot by emotional decisions, and she makes really rash decisions. She made rash decisions quite a bit throughout the storyline, and they all ended up in massacres. So I'm not sure she should be the best person to lead this.
No, you won't. Everything we've built, everyone we've brought together, I know you'll show them the way. You've got it in you, Lise. Not because you're Curtis's daughter or Ida's sister, but because you're you. Because you're you.
Conrad.
Lead them to victory. To freedom.
I will, Conrad. I will. I promise.
Meanwhile, in the chaos of Castrum, Abynia, I don't know if I said any of that right. Probably not. I tried.
Next round, double the charge.
Come, Nidhogg. We are needed.
I knew he was going to make another appearance. Just didn't know when.
That's the cerulean pipeline.
I wonder if he's still in the evil side of things.
Impossible! How can one man shoot the bastard?
My lance has slain far greater beasts.
It seems like he's not as evil as he was before. I know we defeated Nidhogg. I didn't know if he still had that thing imbued, if he would be evil or not. Guess he's in complete control.
Boy.
Notify all units! I want that intruder found! And get the engineers to fix my bloody cannon! The savages are coming!
So I'm kind of scrolling through a lot of text here real quick. I'll read a bit faster on these kinds of video games. Looks like it's gonna be another one of those sit and wait and fight whatever pops up kind of quests. Can they go in here? Oh. Guess not, because there's gonna be one of those ridiculous aiding quests. Really wish they would put these in the game, because they're pointless. Just wastes time. Great, now we're playing hide and seek with aggressive monsters like everywhere. You don't like a fighter, looks like a woodcutter. Wonder if I can get away with it. Get away from him. Maybe he'll stop. Don't want to waste any time fighting these things. Mega pointless to fight them. Don't even get any good experience because that's not the kind of game this is. I haven't teleported there before. Looks like I'm going the long way. I'm hoping really badly that they don't touch me. If they hit you, you can get like heavy, and that makes you move like really, really slow. Nobody wants the heavy debuff. Because you run painfully slow. It's about as slow as the first online Final Fantasy, which I think that one was like 11 or something. But yeah, you used to run like ridiculously slow everywhere. It was almost unplayable. Sometimes it would take you literally 30 minutes to get to any major city. And that's with the speed running server-wide buff on. $14.99. That's the name of his. Looks like his free company. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip past this. This looks like it's gonna be a really long cutscene without any talking. Gonna go ahead and make sure that I'm equipped with the maximum stuff. thing to remember when you have things in your inventory is that they aren't taken into an account to, like the auto equipper here. Like if you put on recommended gear, it's only going to give you basically what you have in your armory here. Otherwise, it's just not going to take it into account. Just getting rid of low-level gear. Looks like I'm not going to use that. Guess I would though. It looks kind of cool. See if I can dye it. Don't remember what these look like. Why are it plaid? Looks like pajama pants. What does my hat look like? That looks kind of cool. Can't wait to get the artifact gear for this class though. It looks so much better. Always talk to these guys. They help you get from point A to point B really quickly without you having to touch the keyboard. It's a lazy thing to do. Yep, so it's one of those things. I'm gonna have to wait and see what pops up, and then fight them. Looks like he's got quite a bit of HP. Kind of really hate these lazy cutscenes. I would like it better if everything was more voice acted. I'm only getting weapons of classes that I know I'm going to play eventually. And I'm real lazy, so I'm just going to go ahead and teleport there. Kind of hate whenever they make these field quests and you go all the way out there and you have to come all the way back. Looks like it's going to be another one of those lazy cutscenes where they do a lot of text and none of the voice acting. I'm not sure what I want to do. Not sure if I want to get a samurai weapon or get a weapon for Dark Knight. I think I'll go ahead and get the weapon for samurai because eventually I want to play samurai, but I've gotten a lot of the Dark Knight weapons. No, I'd definitely be getting that red mage weapon. I want to make sure that I'm properly equipped for all the quests that I'm going forward on. Eventually, if you do enough quests in one region, you get a faster walking speed from your mounts. At least, that's what I've seen so far. I know in these regions where I can get these Aether Currents right here, and it will allow me to fly in these regions, but I'm massively lazy. And I really don't want to do those. I mean, I get in the mood to where I can do them. I've done them for a few other regions. Just gets real annoying. You have to travel all the way out here and pretty much discover the entire layout of the entire map, which is huge, by the way. Just to get access to the flight mechanic. It's a big, unpleasant grind. Not really more unpleasant grind. It's more inconvenient than it is, but you get like a lot of convenience out of it because your travel speed's almost double. Travel way faster by flight than you do by ground. Not so sure with the speed boosts on the ground now, with you going in and doing so many quests. But in my experience, it's been much faster than walking on the ground. Did not mean to pull that up. Looks like it's going to be another one of those. We'll wait and fight what pops up. Every time when it's dark like this, you can pretty much assume this is going to be something that pops up. Red Mage does a lot of damage if you know how to do the rotation pretty good. course, my rotation isn't finished yet. We got a few more abilities to unlock to complete the rotation. My big time finisher spells. Gotta be careful with some of the enemies just around here. They'll actually join in the fight. Sometimes these can be a little hard, depending on how many pop out, because you never know what's gonna pop out. So like this. Do we already have our flare already? Sure do. I didn't even notice this. I've been just completely missing that combo this entire time. Didn't even know it. Whoops-a-daisy. Well, yeah, that came with 68. I got one more waiting for me, and that's Varholy. Sounds like to me we're heading straight for a dungeon. Fates used to be pretty good, but they don't give nearly as much XP anymore. Looks like I'm going to be getting the daggers. Probably a trap. Probably should get rid of one of these things. This axe right here is probably I'm never gonna use. I'm never gonna do anything with mortar. I really like these weird, wonky rapiers because they're looks like long metal sticks, long sharp metal sticks. Alright, looks like this is where I stop because I need another level to continue on to the storyline, and it's going to be a lot more grinding. Looks like this is going to be one of those things that leads into another dungeon. That was actually a really weird graphical glitch there. Looks like I'll next time be doing some grinding, and yeah, see how the camera got way out of focus? Kinda got like one of those cutscene action effects. But I'll see you guys next time.